How you felt when you and Queen Envy decided to fall out, and is there any hope to resolve an issue? Now, y'all been asking about this Queen Envy and me situation for so long, honey. I know y'all want to answer about me and Queen Envy, okay?
Look, let's be clear, I ain't never took a loss. Every time I go shopping, I ain't gotta check the cost. Still independent, still my own boss. Still got bad bitches coming up they draws. Eat the beat up like a motherfucking Frito. Lucci flaming hot like a motherfucking Cheeto. This is not an act, I am not Don Cheeto. So the nigga out, treat him like a free code. Yeah, you heard right, I'm a whole ass gangster. Made him eat my butt, I ain't even say thank ya. Thought he's gon' fuck, no nigga, I'm a prankster. I can make a thug nigga feel like a wankster. Pull up down my green like Shigo.
What's up, Lucci Gang? It's your girl, Lucci V, and welcome back to my channel. I'm back with another video, and today is Vlogmas Day 5. I'm here to do a Q&A. I had you guys put questions on my community tab, so if you want to know my answer to your questions, then stay tuned to this video right here. But first, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, ding, 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 and let's get it. Okay, y'all, let's get into the Q&A. First and foremost, I kind of glanced through some of the questions, not all of them, but some of the questions are stuff that I have answered like dozens and dozens of times. So if I don't answer your question, don't think I'm trying to ignore you. But if it's stuff like, which bad girls do you still talk to? Do you talk to Megan and Christina and stuff like that? Like, I've answered that hella times. So just refer to one of my previous Q&As. Like, if it's something that I just have answered over and over again, you know, I'm trying to answer some new questions. So let's go ahead and hop right into it. Also, make sure you guys have your post notifications on for Vlogmas. Every single day leading up to Christmas, I'm going to be dropping a video for you. All types of stuff. Story times, vlogs, Q&A, cooking videos. Like, it's going to be a lot of stuff going on, okay? But let's get into it. First question from Mink Flow. And some of y'all names are a little crazy, so if I don't pronounce it right, my bad. Okay, but from Mink Flow says, how are you doing with your health? A lot of people were actually asking this question, and I love you guys. Thank you for caring about me. My health is actually doing a lot better. I'm feeling like 1,000% better than I was, you guys. So yeah, I'm just trying to stay on the right path, watch what I eat, stay healthy, like, because baby, the way I was so toe up like that, I could not believe my life. Like, I really thought the Lord was calling me home, and I thought y'all was gonna be, look, I ain't gonna speak that into existence, but I thought it was over with for me, child. Okay. So the next question is from Tyora3392. What's your favorite wig that you sponsored so far? I need my next look. Okay, you guys know I have tried almost every wig company you could think of in the world at this point. But my favorite company that I've ever collabed with is Eula Hair. And sometimes, you know, they say that like they send the content creators like the good wigs, and then when you order your wig, it's not as good. Eula Hair has sent me a free wig before. It's a Burmese curly wig. I get so many compliments on it. The lace is real HD lace. It melts so perfectly, and I love that wig. I actually took it upon myself to pay for a wig on my own and order one just to see if it was still just as good quality, and it was. Like, it was worth the full, I don't know if I paid like $300 or $400 for it. It was worth it, honey. Like, the lace is so thin and just melts into your skin so perfectly. So I would say Eula Hair, ULA Hair. If you're looking for a good wig, don't worry about how much it costs. It's a good investment because it lasts forever, okay? The next question is, are you still rapping and doing music? Can we expect more music and videos from you in the future? This is from Misunderstood Soul. Actually, yes. My friend Avery had just hit me up like when I got out the hospital, like, girl, it's about that time that you make your return. It's about that time. And we actually were planning to start working on some new music. And then guess what? He got sick after me. He texted me earlier today, said he feeling better. I also did just get a book in to do a feature. So I didn't want to tell y'all. I was going to surprise y'all and drop a new song and video. But yes, I have some things in the works, honey. Okay. From Sway Shine Music. Would you do a collab in Red's YouTube channel, US Outsiders? I'm not familiar with what her channel consists of. I've only seen like little clips on TikTok, and I thought it was like a couple channel. So I don't know how I would fit into that, but I mean, I'm not opposed to it, I guess. Like if it makes sense and because I mean red is funny, so I mean so from Dixie Kong Fan 1. Number 1, your favorite new age wrestler. Number 2, least favorite new age wrestler. Honestly, I don't know if new age wrestler you mean like someone who's currently like active today or like just new and young upcoming talent, because I mean a lot of the top wrestlers today are people that have been wrestling for a long time, like CM Punk, Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins, like they've been in it for a minute. So I don't know if you mean like that or like new people. So I'm gonna just base it off of new people, like up and coming talent, like NXT people and stuff like that. So favorite new age wrestler. There's a lot of good people. I would say I think his name is like Javon Davis or something, the young kid. He's really, really good. Um, Roxanne Perez, she's really good, and Lash Legend, she is a powerhouse. I know you said name one, but there's a lot of good like young talent. My least favorite new age wrestler, who's my least favorite new age wrestler? Let me think. I know, I feel like people are not going to agree with this, but I just cannot really get into Kalani Jordan. Like, not that she's bad in the ring or anything, but I don't know. It's something about her that make me, and she's not necessarily my least favorite, but I'm just off the top of the dome. Like, she's somebody that I just cannot seem to like get into. Like, she has like some moves and stuff that I've seen her do and clips of her that I've seen. I'm like, okay, she's athletic, she's good, but I don't know. It's just something about her that's like just not clicking with me. I don't know. Maybe because she with Carmelo and he fine to me. I don't know. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. It could be that. It could be that. No, just kidding. Um, let's see. Sanaak 16. I hope I'm saying that right. SANAAK 16. The first part of your question I already answered before, so I'm gonna go to the next one. What are your other favorite TV shows to watch? MTV The Challenge is my absolute favorite show. I am obsessed with that show. I've watched every season 1,000 times. Like, my favorites are Johnny Bananas, CT. Who else do I really like on there? Tori, I love Tori. Um, yeah, MTV The Challenge. I am obsessed with that show. I've been obsessed with that show since forever, since the very first season. Like, I love MTV The Challenge. Also, I like Real Housewives of Atlanta. I watch that show like I start that over from season 1 all the time. And also Sex in the City. I know it's an old show, but I start that over from season 1 all the time. I'm a comfort watcher. I like to watch stuff I know how to like. And the spinoff to Sex in the City and Just Like That, I really like that show a lot too. Do you like football? I don't. I was just telling somebody this, like a guy that I was talking to the other day. I'm like, I'm so confused about football. I do not know what be going on. And do you have a regular job outside of YouTube and social media that we don't know about? I do not. I'm very fortunate enough that social media and my bookings and all of that covers all of my bills and funds my lifestyle. Very grateful for that. Someone says, wait, no, I'm not going. Okay, unknown Q5HER. If you could hang out with any baddie from any season, who would it be? I was gonna say at first Tanisha, but I've actually hung out with Tanisha before. Um, you know what? Diamond the Body. Diamond the Body seems like she would be a good time. Like, like I know people feel like, oh, she's a clout chaser. She does a lot for the cameras, but she just seems like a sweet girl, like outside of all of that. And like, she seemed like she would be fun, doing her little headstands and all that. I'd be cheering her on, throwing some dollars on her, turning her up. So I would say Diamond the Body. From Simpson 99. Besides the challenge, what are some of your other favorite shows, and which one would you like to participate in? See, you're a real Lucci fan. You already knew the challenge was one of my favorite shows. I love that for you. But what show would I participate in? Because I tell people all the time, the challenge, I would not survive. I'm scared of everything, y'all. I'm scared of heights. I'm scared of large bodies of water. Like, I'm scared to get hurt. Like, so the challenge, I would be sent home first. So I know I would not be good on the challenge. So it would, even though the challenge is my favorite show, I know I would not last on the challenge. So I would never say the challenge. But a show that I like that I would actually participate in, I feel like a show where I would be able to like show my funny personality and like make everybody laugh all the time and then not necessarily have to be fighting. Like, so maybe something like Real Housewives, even though I'm not a housewife. Some of them not no housewives either though. Clock it, no shade. So maybe something like Real Housewives or Love and Hip Hop. Um I don't know, something like that. Or like I kind of wish I could have like my own show, like hosting like a talk show kind of show, something like that. Like I would absolutely love that. But yeah, I know a lot of people want to see me on reality TV. It just has to make sense for me. So a show where it could be and a lot of people said they want to see me on Traitors and House of Villains. I've never saw the shows, but I get that a lot in my messages. But yeah, I would say like Love and Hip Hop, like since I like to do music and it's like a little bit of drama, but not too much where I'm like leaving with black eyes and busted lips. Like, you know what I'm saying? Um, from What a Dot Journey, do you feel like BGC helped with the trajectory of the life you planned or hoped for in general or career rise? Definitely, because I mean, thanks to BGC, like I met all of you. Well, some of you guys met me from music. Some of y'all met me from just social media. Some of y'all met me from wherever you met me from, whatever. But a lot of people came from BGC. Let's be realistic here. So, yeah, like thanks to that, I'm still like, I don't understand, still gets me booked to this day. I'm still making coin off of doing I don't understand. Like, so yes, definitely helped me career wise. I love it. Like, it's so crazy though, because like when I was younger, people used to always tell me, like, you need to be on reality TV. You need to be on reality TV. You will be so funny on reality TV. And like, I thought that I wanted to be on reality TV too. I originally thought I wanted to be on The Real World because I used to really like that show. And I was like, oh, I want to be on The Real World one day. And then when Bad Girls Club came out, I was like a different person then. I used to fight all the time. Everybody knew I used to fight all the time. So they used to be like, yeah, you need to go on that show. You need to go on that show. So yeah, I definitely feel like BGC definitely helped with my life and career. This question is from SS-ZMV. What's the craziest or most memorable booking you've had? Um, I've had a few. But I think I'm actually going to do a story time about the booking from London with Megan because that was probably like the most outrageous stuff. They was trying to con us and get over on us. The promoters were really trying to like get us. But a crazy booking. Actually, something that just happened recently. It wasn't a booking, but I was out like at a bar having drinks with friends, chilling. Like, and this was like recent. Like, I'm talking about like a couple, like the beginning of this year, type recent. Um, but I was out at a bar with my friends. We were having drinks. We were sitting at the table, and we were playing this game. Like, we were like, let's go to another bar, but we couldn't decide which other bar we wanted to go to. So my friend was like, let's write on a piece of paper, like, on a whole bunch of different pieces of papers, the different names of the bars, and let's like put it in a hat and shake it up, and then we pick one, and whichever one comes out, that's the one we go to. So we're like in the process of like trying to play this game, and this girl comes up to the table so drunk, like you could tell she was real drunk. She comes up to the table all like, yeah, what's your name? And I'm like, Lucci. And she like, yeah, I know you, I know who you are, I love you, I'm a big fan of you, and blah blah blah. And I'm like, oh, okay girl, that's cool. And y'all, she just starts taking her clothes off. Like, Literally, like I'm talking about bra off, shirt off, like bare out, like just start stripping. And I'm like, what is going on? Like, why is she taking her clothes off right now? Like, yeah, I could not believe that. And then the bartender, she looking at me like it was my fault that the girl started taking her clothes off. I'm like, but I didn't tell her to do this. I don't even know why she's doing this. Like, security had to end up come pulling her and like trying to put her clothes back on her. Like, it was a mess. And then like the next day, she wrote me on Instagram and was like, "That was me last night from the bar." I'm like, okay. I didn't reply because like, girl, what was next? What you? I don't know. Okay, this is from Yo Guy Aster. Hope I'm saying that right. Is there a video idea you always wanted to experiment doing but just scared to do or try? Um, hmm. I actually really like to watch like animal content. Like there's this like page I watch all the time on TikTok. This girl like has all these animals that she's interacting with, like otters and bats and it's like a whole bunch of animals. And like I really be wanting to do that because they look so cute, but I'm also really scared. I don't know. I like animals, but I'm scared of them at the same time. So it's like I really kind of want to overcome my fear and do some animal content one day because I think it would be funny because I'm so dramatic and I'll probably be screaming and sweating and passing out. But I'm so scared. So I don't know. Maybe 2026 that'll be my goal to do some animal content. Um, from Brandy Hobbs 2143, would you ever do meet and greets in the future? Absolutely. I've done meet and greets before and they have turned out so fun. Like I love getting to meet y'all and kick it with y'all. So absolutely 2026, more meet and greets. Let's get it. From Brennick Bree. Would you ever host a meetup and your most favorite moment in Baddies or BGC history? Well, I just answered the meet and greet question, but my favorite moment in Baddies or BGC history, Hmm. I would have to say I don't understand because thanks to that, I'm still getting a coin. But if it's not on me myself, I will say like one of the first moments that made me like really gag at BGC was Natalie versus Portia when she ran down them steps and caught Natalie like sitting outside. Like that was like a big pivotal point for BGC for me. That was like my first like, oh my gosh, I am gagged, honey. Okay. Um from SSZMV, do you have any favorite wrestlers or matches from the WCW era? Now, honestly, I was never really a WCW girly. I was always WWF, WWE mommy. But you know, when it was the Monday Night Wars, I did sometimes flip back and forth. And I will say my favorite wrestler from WCW was always Sting. I don't know. It was something about that face paint. I just thought he was zaddy. So I would say Sting. Um, do you feel like you're better with wigs or makeup? Is there one you prefer to do more? Both be fire on you. Thank you. I do feel like I'm better with makeup. I feel like I'm good at both, but I feel like I'm better with makeup and feel more comfortable with makeup because I've been doing it for so long. You know, like I've been doing it for longer than I've been doing wigs. So I feel like makeup, but I mean, I feel like I've mastered the skill of doing both. Um this is from Pogis, I don't know, POJSIS7069. How you felt when you and Queen Envy decided to fall out, and is there any hope to resolve an issue? Now, y'all been asking about this Queen Envy and me situation for so long, honey. I know y'all want to answer about me and Queen Envy, okay? But guess what? This is not like a reality TV friend. This is not like, you know, like this was my friend in real life. And I just feel like this is not something I ever want to bring to the internet. This is not something that I ever want to have outside people commenting on and adding their 2 cents in. Like, I just have way too much respect and love for her to do that. Like, I don't think that's something for everybody else to be chiming in on. I feel like that's our business. And if we ever decide to come together and talk about it together, that's one thing. But I just feel like I don't want to put people in that business. Okay, I did not realize this video was getting so long, so I'm gonna just answer like 3 more questions. Um, how do you feel about recapping baddies? Is this something that you really like doing, or would you prefer to just recap wrestling? I'm sure the constant comments about it get tiring. Honestly, like when it comes to recapping baddies, it's like I'm gonna watch baddies anyways, and I'm gonna have an opinion about it anyways. So it's just like, whatever, like, but of course, if I did have my choice, I would strictly recap wrestling content on my channel. Like, if I had my choice, that's definitely what I would do, because I just get so excited talking about it. I love talking about it, like, because I love watching wrestling. Um, so I just feel like I would have more fun recapping wrestling. But as far as like the comments, it's like, yeah, when I say my opinion about baddies, there's comments of people disagreeing. But when I do wrestling content, when I go and I'm a special guest on wrestling podcasts and I put my wrestling commentary on Twitter, like there's the same kind of comments. Like, people take their favorite wrestlers very serious. They be ready to get into it with you if you don't like something a wrestler did, if you don't like something the wrestler wore. Like, people be taking it the same way that people take the baddie stuff. So the comments is not really the issue. It's just like the passion. Sometimes I do be feeling like, I don't really feel like getting on in front of the camera talking about baddies. Like, some days I feel like wrestling, I would be more fulfilled and more happy doing it. But I don't hate recapping baddies though. It's not an issue. Someone says Cavarly says, "Are you single?" Absolutely, I am. Jose Rivera says, "Are you planning on having any kids?" Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And then I'll do this one last question. Tajoroni 18 says, "My question is, what are you looking for the most to in 2026, regardless of personal life or even if it's just shows or work? Also, just did my YouTube recap and your number one sis always." Okay, period. A lot of y'all been sending me y'all YouTube recaps, like for y'all top channel, and it's me, and like that means a lot to me. But as far as something I'm looking forward to in 2026, actually is creating clothing. Like, I'm taking a crochet class, I'm taking a knitting class, and I got a sewing machine. I'm taking a sewing class. Like, I'm really excited to bring like my visions to life. Like, I really want to get good at crocheting and knitting, like, so I could like send y'all gifts. Like, what, can y'all imagine me knitting a sweater and sending it to you, knitting a little scarf, sending it to you, crocheting a little purse for you, sending it to you, like crocheting a little outfit, with the sewing machine, sewing y'all a little dress. Like, can y'all imagine me gifting y'all like clothes? Like, well, I've always got a lot of compliments on my style and the things that I wear and stuff. So I just feel like I'm ready to like bring my stuff to life. Like, I know I could have been done a clothing line and just like ordered some stuff from China and just threw a logo on it, but I don't want to do that. Like, I want to make like custom pieces. Like, I want to make like one of one stuff, So yeah, you guys, that's all for this Q&A. Make sure you guys have your post notifications on for Vlogmas, because every single day leading up to Christmas, you're going to get a video from me every single day. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and as usual, thank you for watching.